I'm telling you this story because I think that all shaped out like how everything turned out. So I was supposed to be in person, but unfortunately, I couldn't be in person. I had to do my internship remotely. So that vibe of people connecting with their manager in person, one on one, you know what they say about like having that physical touch, strengthening the relationship you have with your manager and every other person you tend to meet with. I didn't get the opportunity. Um, so quickly I realized that I needed to do more. Something I did like upon starting was I asked my manager, please give me a list of people you think I should connect with. And as soon as she gave me that list, I made a spreadsheet of the list of people, their roles, and then I started connecting with them. So once I connect with them, I'll put like a note to like give note feedback, like what they said, the questions, like things like insights I got from them. So I did a note. I made sure that I connected with a lot of people. It wasn't just connecting for connecting's sake. I did wanted to understand because it was gaming. Like I don't like I'd never understood, like I never worked in the gaming industry. It was new for me. So I knew I had to connect with people to really understand the business and to also help me because with Microsoft, once you get an internship there, it's a project-based internship. So you have to work on a project for about 12 weeks. So I needed to understand the business. So connecting with people was very, very big for me, and I didn't joke with it. Then something else I did was I kind of, it's not like I'm trying to like praise myself, but I tell myself that I'm a very organized person, and I think that feedback did come out strongly when I was concluding my internship and I was making my presentation. First thing first, I set out like what do I want to achieve from this internship? What do I want? How do I want to position myself? So I did like my first meeting with my manager. I did like a PowerPoint. So like it's not we like we all have different ways of working, but I needed her to know that like this is what the goal that the business has set for me, but I also have my own goals. Like here are the things I'm looking to learn. Like I'm looking to get in your feedback. I'm looking to get better. Like it's a 12-week internship. Week one, like this is what, because the internship will give you like in terms of the timeline, will let you know the goals. Like I said based on that, but yeah, also the things I'm looking to get. So I was very vocal on like what I wanted to get out of the internship. I didn't hide that at all. I went in with full confidence. Like I said, like know what you want, believe in yourself. I knew that for me to get this is because I have value to offer, and there was no need for me to belittle myself in any way. So I was very confident about what I wanted to get out of the internship, and I went in organized, and I stayed flexible because at some point my project changed. I didn't let that weaken me. Though it was challenging, but I just had to like understand that one has to stay flexible because even when you look at the real world, like when you become a permanent staff, you realize that there are some projects that you put your heart in, and then all of a sudden the business tells you no, this is no longer a priority for the business. You have to change your course. So what do you do? Do you get sad, or you just pick yourself up and figure out like what's the next thing? How do I? So one thing I did was being flexible. I know that not everybody will have that, like not everybody will have such a challenge like your project being changed halfway, but even if it's not like a project being changed, even if it's an issue, like just stay flexible. Know that like the way they say like, oh, there's so many ups and downs in life and even in work, which you come to realize. But you just need to realize that I need to be flexible. I need to understand that there are going to be challenges, and how do I go through it. So yeah, I know I talked about organization, talk about connecting and being very organized with your connection. Like when you go into your meetings, having thoughtful questions and taking something out of those conversations, and then staying flexible. I think all of those really helped me. And then one more thing I'll just add to it is because mine was project based, and something I think really helped me was I didn't do my project in isolation. I asked a lot of questions. I wanted people to look at my deck. Some people will say, "Oh, I like it when people look at my work when I'm done." Oh no, there's nothing like that. Like people need to look at it midway, halfway. Like they need to see. And that's the only way you can get genuine feedback. Because sometimes when you take a full blown work to people, they look at how much work you have put in, and they are very like they don't want to tamper with your confidence. So they try to be very careful. But when they know that you are giving them a draft to dropping comment on, like they are always very happy to give feedback. That's something I've noticed, other than taking a full-blown work to them. So be very open about people looking into your work. That's something I've learned. I know, so for someone like me, I don't like it when people are looking into my work. I like it when it's ready. But something I quickly realized was, people need to see what you're doing. You need to communicate to them. You need to ask questions. You need to get their own insight, because these people have been working there for years and you just joined and you think you want to perform magic in 12 weeks. That's not possible. So I think being open about sharing my work with people and being open about getting feedback, even if the feedback is going to hurt my soul, that I think that was something that I quickly realized, and I was able to help me like be successful with my project, because it was tough. I had a 2 month old baby and I had to work at night, but I had to do what I had to do because I was on student loan at the time, so I needed a job. So
Okay.
I had to just fight for my soul. Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, like being flexible, being organized, connecting, and then making your manager know being vocal about what you want to get out of the internship is very, very important.